Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an update for the whole collection project pan for you. We're doing this project as a collab with a bunch of ladies. We don't have a specific upload date, but we're all doing it. We've been doing it since 2 years, but originally this project kind of originated from Becky from Becky Loves Kanga, who was the first one to come up with this idea. This year I am doing 5 products that I'm rolling in and actually trying to use up or hit pan on, and 5 products in here that are randomly rolling in and I want to hit 10 uses on. Let's take a look at how I've been doing. So first of all, we have the Vice palette, and in here I was working on the Shadow Framed, which is this like warmer for me transition type shade. And it's really hard to see from here, but in a close-up you can see it. I did actually hit pan on it, which was pretty exciting. For that I had to use it another 4 times, so a total of 24, and I've used it 2 more times since to kind of make that pan a little bit bigger still. Just gonna give you guys a quick little swatch of it as well. This is what it looks like, and as you can see it doesn't really stand out very much, and that is why for me this is a perfect transition shade. But my goal for this one was to hit pan, so that one is rolling out. Then I have the blush that I'm working on that I'm also trying to hit pan on. This is the Pupa blush in Baroque. It's the Baroque blush. It's a limited edition. I don't know if there's a lot of difference. You can still see the imprint, but in the middle especially it's slowly wearing away, and for some reason it seems to kind of have started to crumble a little bit on the side right here, which you might be able to see better in the close-up. And I've used this an additional 14 times, which brings me to a total of 33. We're working on it. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to hit pan on it. It is relatively powdery at times, but I do really like it. I'm wearing it today as well. It's a nice, like, warm but still relatively neutral blush, and I'm a fan, and it smells really good as well. Then one that I was hoping to like finish off this time around as well is the Catrice Made to Stay Inside Eye Kohl Kajal in Comb Black and Stay, and I am so close. I think you probably can barely even see it, so of course there's a close-up. I did make a similar amount of progress as the last time, so it's not a huge surprise that it didn't get there, but I was really hoping I would. So definitely next update this one will be done, because there is less than kind of half, I think, or about half of the progress that I made over the last 2 updates, so I think pretty sure I can do it. And then another product that I'm trying to hit pan on as well is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Trio, Sun Radiance Trio in, what is it again, Blonde Harmony. And this one I've used an additional 24 times, which brings me to a total of 74 uses already. And no actual pan on this one yet. It's getting like really deep on, again, the blush side. What I've actually tried to do this month is to kind of use it, I guess, upside down and swirl my brush through that way, because I noticed it was really dipping on the one side and the bronzer side is not really disappearing yet. But even while doing that, the blush is going quicker, so that must just be less hardly pressed. It's, of course, it's a slightly different consistency, so yeah, that blush is probably going to be gone long before the bronzer is going to be gone. Sorry for the flashiness. Yeah, I'm working on it, and I think I might hit pan on like the blush side soon-ish, but I don't really know how deep that pan is. It's definitely a deep pan, so yeah. Then one that I was pretty sure I was gonna hit my goal on this time around is L'Oreal True Match Powder. I was trying to use this one up, and as you can see it is completely gone. Really happy about that. Mine had a slightly weird consistency, or like it has a few like harder specks in it that wasn't per se normal, but it's been like that since I bought it, so I think I just had like a not the greatest batch or something. I have since bought a new powder. I've now got a Fit Me powder from Maybelline, the translucent one, just to see if that kind of is a little bit more what I want, because this was a little bit too matte for me, for my liking. But yeah, it's gone. So that means there's 2 products gone from kind of like the bigger goal products in here. Anyway, moving on to the 5 products that I was trying to use 10 times. One, I did succeed. I had already used this 8 times before, so I only had to use it 2 more times to get there. This is a very Barbie pink lipstick at the MAC of Viva Glam Nicki, and I did use this another 2 times. And in addition, I've kind of been trying to see how I feel about this as a cream blush. I'm actually wearing it right now with a cream blush as well, although I don't know if you can still see the pink very much with the other blush on top of it, but it worked quite well as that as well, so I might kind of combine it with a few different lipsticks still to try and see if I can find something that I like. But I definitely will be using this as a cream blush a little bit more often. I used it an additional 4 times, if I didn't say that yet. So yeah, that definitely is rolling out as well. Then we have from the Sleek, the original palette, the green shade, and this one I'm wearing right now in my outer corner, so I am using it, but that is the only time I've really used it this month. So it brings me to a total of 3 uses though. It's been in here for 3 months, so it's moving very slowly. But I've got so many eyeshadows in our project so that I'm okay with having some things in here that just move a little bit slower, as long as I keep rolling like at least 1 or 2 of those 10 use products out every single update. Another one here is the NYX Strike a Pose palette. And in here I'm working on the kind of like bronzy golden brown right here. And that one I have used an additional 3 times, which brings me to a total of 4. I have that on my lid right now, topped over the blue from my Panda palette. And because this has more of a yellow undertone and that other one is a blue, it kind of turns into a green, which works well with the other green shade in the outer corner. So yeah, just trying to see like different layering techniques and see what I like and what I don't there. Then pretty much every single update I've rolled in a blush, so also this time. And this time it was the Pinking of You blush from Revlon, and I've used it 10 times. I've expanded the pan here a little bit more. I really like this blush. It's a like a really nice, like a very springy blush, so I had no trouble using this the 10 times over the last month, because I only rolled this in 1 update ago. And then the last product here as well is the Etos Smoky Eyes pencil, and this one is in the dark blue shade. I've always been thinking this was a black, but it's a dark blue. And so far I've used this 2 times. I believe 1 time was kind of more in the outer part of my lid as a base, and 1 time I've tried to do it as a base a little bit more all over, just to see what the differences were. Still got 8 uses to go though. I'm not a huge fan of these chubby eye pencils, so this one will probably be moving a little bit slowly as well, but it's fine, we'll get there. And then as I have rolled out 4 products, that means that we're actually going to roll in 4 products this time as well. 2 of them are going to be like longer term products, and 2 of them are going to be 10 uses products. And I kind of like that I have a little bit of like choice here, so it's not like I'm gonna have to roll in a product that definitely is going to be in one category or the other. So let's see, I've got the numbers 1 to 43 on my phone right here because everything else in my collection is eyeshadows, and I still have those 2 eyeshadows in here. I think that's plenty with all the other eyeshadows I'm working on, so I'm just gonna stick with those 2 and see what else I'm gonna be rolling in. And the first number is number 2. We've got number 15. Just doing a quick double check. 11. I feel like this is all blushes. And 36. So let me quickly check what that is. So we have 2, which is a Catrice blush in As Lively As Ever. 15 is a Sleek blush in Palm Tau. 11 is the MAC Beauty Powder in Alpha Girl. And then we've got 36, which, ooh, 36 is great. That's the Hema Kohl pencil in 37, which is that white pencil that is actually close to being done. So I know that is what is going to be rolling into the long-term products. But since I've got like 3 blushes that are like, they want to roll in here, I'm not going to do that. I already have the Pupa blush that I'm working on, so I'm only going to roll like 1 more blush in for the 10 uses and not any more blushes, because I've set the rule for myself to have a max of 2 unless I feel like rolling in more, but I can re-roll basically if I have 2 in a category already. And since the first one that I rolled was the number 2, which is a Catrice blush in As Lively As Ever, I'm gonna go with that one for the 10 uses and the Hema pencil for the long-term one, but I'm still gonna have to roll in 2 more products. And I'm gonna take out my blushes, which means for my list I'm basically gonna be rolling a number between 18 and 34 now, or 19, yeah, between 18, because 19 is the first number I can roll. So let's see, 2 more numbers. You've got 29 and 38. 29 is, oh, it's a Catrice lipstick in Bloody Red, so that's a very like kind of darkish red color, perfect for spring, but that's fine. And then 38, okay, I'm gonna skip that one as well, sorry guys. 38 is the Etos Smoky Eye Pencil in brown, and if I'm gonna have that white pencil, and I'm kind of still working on this one as well, which will be gone soon, but I also have the blue Etos in here. I think 3 is plenty, so 1 more roll. So we're gonna try again. 22, and 22 is my MAC Lipgelee, which I don't know what the color is, but I'm gonna get that one. I think that is fine. So let me get those products and get back to you. Okay, I found my products. I'm quickly gonna show them to you, and in the meantime try to decide which ones are gonna be my long-term products. First one, I've got the blush, and I was kind of hoping that this was the one that I thought it was. This is the Catrice blush in as lively as ever, and it is like 2 different shades, but it's a very like nice springy shade. It used to have a floral pattern on here, but I've kind of worn that away already. And this is what it looks like, which actually is pretty close, like mixed together probably to the Pupa blush. But yeah, this is a lovely color for like spring, summertime, so I don't mind having rolled this one in. Then I think the second one that I rolled that actually is staying in is the Hema pencil, and as you can see, like this is all I have left. So I'm really like trying to get this to be used up, and it's kind of nice that I get to do that in a project now, because I was just doing that on the side. It's a white eye pencil, and I'm using this as my eyeshadow base and a good bit like in my inner corners as well to help brighten things up. So this is going to be a long-term product for sure. Then I rolled the Catrice lipstick in a Bloody Red, and this for sure is going to be a 10 uses product, because this is too much for me to try and use up right now. That's what it looks like. Very much not the type of color I gravitate towards during spring, but yeah. I'm gonna be using it 10 times and then rolling it out. Maybe I can layer it with something to make it a bit lighter or something. We'll see. And then we have the MAC Lipgelee, and this is from like a limited edition that I remember, like it was something with flowers. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it's a lip gloss. Just switching it for you right here. That's what it looks like. So it's a nice peachy shade, which is perfect for this time of the year. But this is 15 mils of product, which is also that bluish lip gloss that I'm working on. Also 15 mils. So now basically I'm gonna have to decide between these two, because I know the red is definitely going to be a 10 uses product. The Hema one is definitely going to be like a long term, I want to use this up product. I think the blush is going to be my 10 uses because I already have a blush in here, and I have another blush that I'm hoping to start making some progress on this year. The Revlon one actually, that's in here as well. So this is going to be my 10 uses product, and this is going to be my long-term product. And basically what I always try to do is actually use products up, so I'm going to do that with this one. Try and see how far I can get during this year in using this one up. So yeah, that is it. That was a longer like way of figuring out what I'm going to be working on than I thought. Just to kind of give you some ideas of what I think we'll be rolling out next time. This one I'm pretty sure I will be able to use up. Maybe I can hit pan on this guy, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm pretty sure I can get the 10 uses done on this one, because I kind of always just use it 10 times and then focus the rest of my time on the Pupa blush. So I think that should be okay. apart from that, I'm not too sure. I feel like the eyeshadows I'm moving on a little bit more slowly. And I know this one is gonna move slower as well. And also I'm not too sure if I will be using this one 10 times in 1 month already. So I think like certain next time I'm gonna be using up this one and using this one 10 times, and then for the rest we'll see. That's what I'm saying right now. And hopefully hit pan on that bronzer. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.